The BTK Killer. The BTK Killer, one of the most infamous serial killers in American history, terrorized Wichita, Kansas, for over 3 decades. Dennis Rader, who dubbed himself BTK, bind, torture, kill, murdered 10 people between 1974 and 1991, evading capture for 30 years before finally being arrested in 2005. Rader's ability to maintain a facade of normalcy while committing heinous crimes has fascinated and horrified the public, making his case one of the most chilling in criminal history. Dennis Lynn Rader was born on March 9, 1945, in Pittsburgh, Kansas. He grew up in a seemingly typical American family, attended church regularly, and was a Boy Scout. However, from a young age, Rader harbored violent fantasies, which he later acted upon with devastating consequences. The BTK Killer's reign of terror began on January 15, 1974, when he broke into the Otero family's home in Wichita. He bound, tortured, and killed Joseph and Julie Otero and their 2 children, Josephine and Joseph Jr. This quadruple murder shocked the community and marked the beginning of a series of brutal killings. Rader's modus operandi was consistent. He would stalk his victims, break into their homes, bind them with ropes or other materials, torture them physically and psychologically, and finally kill them, usually by strangulation. He took pleasure in the control and power he exerted over his victims, often taking souvenirs from the crime scenes and documenting his actions in a journal. In 1977, Rader killed Shirley Vian and Nancy Fox, 2 more victims in his grisly spree. His need for attention and recognition led him to send taunting letters to the police and local media, detailing his crimes and signing them with the moniker BTK. These letters contained chilling descriptions of his murders and cryptic clues, which only heightened the fear and frustration of law enforcement officials. Despite his brazen communication with authorities, Rader managed to evade capture for decades. He continued to live a double life, maintaining a facade of respectability as a family man, a church leader, and an employee of the local government. His ability to blend into society while committing such heinous crimes baffled investigators and added to his infamy. The BTK case went cold after Rader's last known murder in 1991, but in 2004, he resurfaced. Seeking to rekindle the attention he once craved, Rader began sending letters and packages to the media and police again. These new communications included details of his past crimes and hinted at his desire to kill again. The breakthrough in the case came in 2005 when Rader sent a floppy disk to the media, which was traced back to the computer at his church. This crucial piece of evidence, combined with DNA analysis linking him to the crime scenes, led to Rader's arrest on February 25, 2005. He confessed to all 10 murders in a detailed and emotionless manner, providing investigators with a chilling insight into his psyche. During his trial, Rader gave a calm and methodical account of each murder, describing his actions with disturbing detachment. He pleaded guilty to all charges and was sentenced to 10 consecutive life terms without the possibility of parole. His arrest and conviction brought a sense of relief to the Wichita community, which had lived in fear for decades. The case of the BTK Killer highlights the complexities of criminal behavior and the challenges faced by law enforcement in tracking and apprehending serial killers. Rader's ability to lead a double life, coupled with his intelligence and meticulous planning, allowed him to evade capture for many years. His interactions with the media and police underscore the role that communication and psychological profiling play in solving such cases. The BTK case has had a lasting impact on criminal investigations, leading to advancements in forensic science, particularly in the use of DNA evidence. It also emphasized the importance of understanding the psychological profile of serial killers, contributing to the development of more sophisticated profiling techniques. As we explore the case of the BTK Killer on True Crime, we will delve into the dark mind of Dennis Rader, examining the details of his crimes, the investigation that ultimately led to his capture, and the broader implications of his actions on society and the field of criminal justice. Join us as we uncover the terrifying story of the BTK Killer, a man whose name has become synonymous with one of the most harrowing chapters in the history of American crime.